Hi everybody, this is Teri from Sweet Pea Papers, Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, Junk Journal Tutorials and More Facebook group, and the Junk Journal and Paper Crafts group. This is going to be fun. As you can see, I've got two large kits here, two large kits. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the new collaboration that I'm going to be in for the month of April. I realize this is March, and then the first weekend is going to be March 30th and 31st, Sunday and Monday, but that's only because the way the calendar works out. So it is a collab for April, the whole month of April, and it's called a Woodland Steampunk Spring. So you're going to use hashtag a Woodland Steampunk Spring when you're doing things. You guys know how that works with the collaborations. Use the hashtags and all that good stuff. We're going to talk about the kits, but I'm not going to do a complete flip through of each one. They're about 50 pages each, and I think you would be bored to tears by the time I got done trying to think of things to talk about while I was flipping through these. Let's go ahead and take a look at Creative Dragon Creations, which is Stacy. I don't know what's gotten into me. And her kit, check it out. So steampunk and woodland creatures, animals, fairy creatures, gnomes, just any kind of anything that would be in the woods that they could make into steampunk. So these are some of the paper pages, you know, like your fold in half pages. This one's pretty. You will be using some ink when you do these. I've printed on the backs. You can see I haven't trimmed the pages yet. I can look forward to that, huh? But I've printed on the backs the backing papers. There's, I think, 6 in this kit. No, there's more than that. There's more than that. One group I think has one has 9 and one has 10 or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've printed them on the backs. The lighter, the ones that you could write on the backs of these, like this, you see. Oh yeah, that's our toss page. So, and there's a trick to that. Let me show you. You print the front of the page you're going to use as a page with the borders, not borderless, because you lose part of the image. If you make it borderless, then you put it back in the printer to print the backs, the backing paper on, but you print the backing paper because it's just a pattern, so it won't matter. And then you print it on borderless. Then when you trim this off, then you don't have to worry about the front and back margins matching up. Then you will have all the way to the back, or to the edges on the back, and then you'll have trimmed it off on the front, and then you'll have good papers. Look at these squirrels. They're some of my favorites. Okay, so you've got an idea of these. There's 2 butterflies. So there's quite a few writing pages. There's 20 something of them. Or not writing pages, but decorative pages. And then you see when you fold them in half, then you've got this. So every other page will be one of these, and every other page will be one of these kind of pages. Okay, I'm going to do, I think, a traditional journal with the pages folded in half. Don't hold me to it, though. I'm still thinking about what I want to do for our project as far as the signatures are concerned, and then we'll talk about that in just a second. So these are the decorative pages. for this first kit. And these are the writing pages. And there's 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are our full pages. You know, they don't fold in half. There's no line in the center. So this is what you would make maybe your center page out of. Or this one you could cut in half and make one half the front cover and one half the back. That would be kind of cute. You'll notice as we go along that some of the pages are bigger and some are smaller. Actually, I think that works out in the freebies, I think. So we'll have to think about that. There's some that are smaller in size, the picture. So we'll have to merge the 2 sizes together. And then, yeah, we'll take a look at that. Okay, these are just the backing papers. And I printed backing papers on the backs of the backing papers. And then this is the ephemera for the first kit. Because I know there's some people that are going to go page by page and go through the whole way and do all that. So I'm just going to do this for each kit, and then we'll talk more about the collaboration and the contest and the drawing and all that good stuff. All right, so here's some ephemera. This is an interesting page. This is an envelope, and these are the 2 cards that go inside. Or if you wanted to, you could cut these 2 out and put them back to back and make it a double card. I printed on the backs of these. I'm not sure I like that for the back of that, though. I don't know what I was thinking. I may go ahead and glue those back to back. Anyway, I digress. And so there's ephemera. Here's little slides, and here's the little picture for inside the slide. Okay, and it goes on. So that's that kit. Let's flip it back over. Good gracious. Okay, and that's the Steampunk Woodland digital kit by Crafty Dragon Creations, and that's Stacy, and she's one of the co-hosts of this collaboration. Now, we will move on to the next kit, which is just as big, if not a little bit bigger. They're both around 50 pages, give or take a few pages. I got it upside down. So you'll have plenty, and you're going to get some freebies too, and I'll talk to you about that. And you'll have so many pages, you're just not going to know what you're going to do with all these pages. Okay, so here's some of the papers. These are smaller, you'll notice. They're not the 8.5 by 11 size, you can see, because she's got room to print down here. So these are smaller. And I'm not really sure why they mix the sizes, unless it's just so you'd have some variety in your book. Nothing wrong with that. That's pretty. He's sleeping. You see, he's sleeping. She's pretty. I always like mechanical birds. Okay. Lots of woodland creatures. Hold on. Of course. My medicine timer, and I just took my medicine. My timer always goes off whenever I record, doesn't it? You guys that know me know that it's true. So we've got more papers. More and more and more papers. I've got a picture of a postcard with this little mushroom castle house. Here's a mechanical bird, or a bird on a mechanical branch. That's nice. I like this one too, like the owl. Okay. Now, there were these. Oh my goodness. I have a big mess. Can't get them to go together correctly. Okay. These are your full page papers. And this is the ones that are, these are the ones that are images that you would use for your center of your signature, or cut it in half maybe and use half for the front cover and half for the back. This is just a regular backing paper. It's a repeating pattern. And so is this one and this one. This one's cool. And this one. Okay. Then we've got our backing pages that are backed with backing pages. And they're just our colored pages. Oopsie, didn't mean to go through it quite that fast. Okay. And then we have our ephemera. And we have tags, little bitty tags. These are envelopes. You're going to have to score it from corner to corner. There's not a line there. You're just going to have to make up your own line. If you have one of those paper trimmers that's got the wire in it, very helpful for things like this. So, now, this one comes with some ephemera that is kind of neat. These are hidden paper clips, covers. Got this, still have to make the inside part. And then you glue these to it. You fold them in half. The pattern is made so that when you fold it in half in the center, it's not one half is right side up and the other half is upside down. So they're upside down to each other when you look at them, but when you fold them in half, that makes them correct. There's this page. And that's why I didn't print on the back of it either, because you don't need to. And this page. These are pockets that I didn't have to print on the back of the page because they're pockets. Boy. Phone's blowing up. Here's some more pockets. Here's some ephemera fussy cuts. And I didn't have to print on the backs of these either because they're to be glued down. Now we'll see what happens with my scanning cut with these. Some of this stuff is light, so I don't know what it's going to do. I just don't know what's going to happen. You guys know me with my hands. It's hard. I can't really fussy cut anymore. So we'll have to see if maybe I can trace around them or something, because I'm going to use them somehow because they're really cool. So we're going to make sure and use them in our project. Now, Well, that's just a big mess, isn't it? Look at that big mess I made. We're going to be using some of my Steampunk charms, so that'll be fun. So I've got these, and I've got my gears. I got my keys, my arrows, more gears. I have lots of gears. And then some more clocks. Somehow more and more clocks. And a couple more things of keys. Some real keys that have been rusted and patinaed. You know, the blue-green patina is on them. Got little miniature gears. We're going to gear it up. And I was thinking maybe, depends on how it looks, but I was thinking maybe it would be fun to have metal and lace. So I might do that for the theme, you know, kind of in our project. I'm not sure how that would work because, well, you know, that's not going to work because I have these Woodland ribbons that I want to use because of the Woodland themed papers. So I don't know. I'll decide by the time we get started, which is a good time to know by, huh? So let's get on to the rest of this. You can go to the Etsy shops, which is Karin's Creative Paper Artisan, and Creative is spelled Kreativ, and Stacy's is Crafty Dragon Creations. Now below the screen here is going to be your informational description. And you just click on where it says more, and then, you know, it expands out. There's going to be a Linktree link, and that is called that because it's linktr.ee/, and it's going to be a Woodland Steampunk Spring. If you click on that link, it's much easier than listing everybody's everything individually. A page opens up, and they're like buttons, and then you just click on each one. The top two, I believe, are going to go to the two kits, one at each shop, one at Stacy's and one at Karin's. And they're going to be on sale 30% off through the end of April of 2025. Okay, let me look and see if there's something else I need to say about that. There's also going to be freebies, which I have already, and I've got these notes, and I just highlighted so I made sure to get the names right. I pretty much know what to say for these kind of things. I do them quite a bit. But there's freebies in 7 groups, and in addition to that, the hosting groups, the 2 hosting groups, which is Creative Paper Artisan, the Paper Crafting Community Group, and Crafty Dragon Creations, the crafting layer, will have weekly freebies as well, and probably other stuff thrown in. They like to do fun stuff. And then you'll need to check in with the rest of us. There's 5 more of us, 7 of us. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, there's 9 of us all together. And so if you check in with each of the collaborators' websites, and their links will be on the Linktree page, then you will be able to get a freebie a week from those Facebook groups as well. So what you want to do at the beginning of the week is you want to start watching your videos. We'll go over that in a second. But then you want to go to the Facebook groups of all the people that are making videos during the week and get your freebies. Now, your freebie is going to be posted on the day their video is posted. So like my day is Monday. So the Sweet Pea Papers is the one that's doing the collab with these fine, lovely people. And so Sweet Pea Papers is where you come and get the freebie, not my other 2 groups. and that'll be on Monday. So there's there's going to be freebies in each group every week, and so then you're going to get at a minimum 9 pages a week for 3 weeks. So that'll be fun. And let's see. So this is how the collaboration is going to go. We're going to have a creative time with an enchanting steampunk woodland theme, which it's very cool. So this is going to be broken down into 4 weeks, and each of us is going to no, there is 7. Jeepers criminy. I think I had some silly juice or something before I started this. So there's 7 groups, and week 1 is going to be ideas for signatures. So you're going to have 7 ideas for signatures, 7 different ones, 7 different people. Week 2 is going to be 7 ideas for embellishments. Week 3 is 7 ideas for your journal covers. Week 4 is 7 ideas for binding and completing your journal. And then you want to get your freebies. You can win prizes, and I'll tell you that in a minute. And then make sure to visit everybody, because then you can help some small channels grow. And I mean the YouTube channels and the Facebook groups. And once again, don't forget, it's hosted by Crafty Dragon Creations and Creative Paper Artisans. Now, these are the people that are going to be taking part. I'm not going to read you all of this. I don't have to, because the way it works is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are going to be video days. Then Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Right. She wrote "you, the viewer," and that distracted me for a minute. So every week on Sunday will be the same people. Every week on Monday will be the same people. So I don't need to read you this whole thing. So on Sundays, there's going to be Stacy with Crafty Dragon Creations and Karin with Creative Paper Artisans. Those are our hosts. Then on Mondays, it's going to be Val with Val's Crafts Creations, and then me with Sweet Pea Papers. Teri. I sound like Yoda. Me, Teri. Anyway, and then on Tuesdays is going to be Tracy with Lottie's Magic Attic, and Santhini with Sannie Creates. And then on Wednesday is just going to be Susan with I Turtley Love It, and I Turtley love her name. And then the 3rd through the 5th, the 10th through the 12th, the 17th through the 19th, and the 24th through the 26th are when you, the viewer, craft on your crafts. Go back and rewatch the videos maybe, or maybe spread the videos out so that you're watching one a day. There's 7 videos a week. So, you can do it any way you want. And then you've got enough time to make your creation following along with the inspiration that you get from the 7 people doing signatures, embellishments, covers, and then bindings. Okay? All right, you got that? You guys are doing great. Oh, we only have one more page to go. Oh no, I want to keep talking. All right, here we go. This is how to participate in the drawing for the Woodland Steampunk Spring. For each channel, that's the 7 channels of the collaboration, to enter, you must subscribe to their channel, like each collaboration video posted, and I mean every single one, comment on each video. So each one of us is going to keep track of who posts on which days. If you haven't posted on a day, then you're going to be out of the drawing. You have to post in all 7 videos each week a comment, and that will get you entered for that week. And then you have to get all the weeks, all 4 weeks, to get entered to the main drawing. Okay? Then for an extra point, and to get your name in the drawing twice, post your finished journal pics to, or using hashtag a Woodland Steampunk Spring by April 30th, 2025 to the Facebook groups of Crafty Dragon Creations and or Creative Paper Artisans groups, and make sure to use that hashtag so that you get entered into that drawing. They're going to give away some digital kits, and fun's going to be had by all. And make sure you go back and get all of your freebies and stuff. And when I have you get all of the benefits of this collaboration, all the fun, all the ideas, watching all the different people craft, and getting your free stuff. Yeah. And for the sake of helping those crafters grow, please like and follow their additional social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, and etc. You don't get any bonus points for it, but it makes you feel good to help other people out. So that's the explanation of the Woodland Steampunk Spring collaboration, giveaway, and contest. Collaboration / giveaway / contest. And so this is the 23rd, and the first videos on the crafting part for the signatures is going to be on the 30th, so a week from today, and that'll be Stacy and Karin, and then you'll see my video on Monday and Val. All right, well, I think that's all I have to babble on about. Yeah, and make sure to share your progress in your social media outlets, depending on what you use. Oh, I've got them set one to one side and one to the other, which is pretty smart of me if you think about it, except they're not very nice and neat anymore. But, you know, all of us have Facebook groups and YouTube channels. Oh, not all of us have Facebook. Yeah, we do. All of us have Facebook groups and YouTube channels. And then most of us also have Instagram and other things like that that we post on Pinterest and things like that. And it would be great if you followed us there too. We would really appreciate it. And maybe we would even follow you back. Probably. I would think so. All right. Well, that's it for this. And I will see you next week with my crafting video on putting together the signatures for my journal that I am going to make using all of these wonderful papers, all 100 of them. Woo! Get ready. All right. I will see you then. Bye.